I bring you the lessons of the ocean from our mountain home in the Dominican Republic in the Caribbean, here in the tropics, where I am learning to apply the principles I learned at sea to creating this incredible paradise that we have built. It all begins with vision. I was a kid who dreamt of racing a yacht solo around the world, 27,000 miles, 9 months at sea, and ultimately I did spend 195 days at sea alone. But how do we get to the 195 days at sea alone, racing around the world solo? It begins with a vision. What is that big picture? And that dream has to be narrowed down smaller and smaller into how do we end up implementing the small steps. I'd learned to sail. I had to cross an ocean. I had to build a boat. I had to do smaller races. And eventually, I showed up at the start of the world's greatest yacht race. But it was not without challenge and without struggle. I grew up in poverty. I grew up physically disabled, unable to walk. And I grew up in a racially divided country, which based on the color of my skin, determined what I could or could not do. And being a member of the elite world of ocean yacht racing, I did not fit the criteria. But that did not stop me. That determination that I will break whatever barriers I have to overcome. I will create whatever solutions that have to be found. And I will endure whatever is required to be successful. These are the things that enable us to go from the dreamer to the accomplished, experienced doer. And when we come to the boardroom, we have to take those same attitudes, not look at what we lack, but look at what we have inside of ourselves. Look at the people we surround ourselves with. I did not build a boat by myself. I created a team to help me build the boat. When disasters happened, such as losing a mast or being hit by a Russian freighter in the middle of the ocean, I had a team who was encouraging me and supporting me, and I stayed true to the vision and to the mission because I would not let them down. So here in the mountains, I've created this wonderful paradise, again through that hard work, that determination, that dedication. And I know that no matter the circumstance we find ourselves in, we can turn the impossible into the possible. We can overcome any barrier to finding every solution.